Have you ever felt the pain of being disregarded, ignored, as if your worth was invisible to others? This pain is real and can cut deep, but I want to tell you something. You don't have to accept this. The power to change the situation is in your hands. In this video, I will show you clear and decisive steps to transform this feeling of exclusion into a strength that no one can ignore. It's not just about reacting. It's about showing the world and yourself who you truly are. It's time to stop accepting less than you deserve and reveal your true value. Control is an illusion, and indifference reveals weakness. Let's talk about something many don't realize: the true weakness behind indifference. When someone ignores you, it may seem like they are in control of the situation, but in reality, this attitude exposes a deep inner fragility. Indifference is like a mask that hides insecurities and fears the person doesn't want to face. When someone ignores you, they are trying to control the situation to avoid directly confronting their vulnerabilities. Instead of dealing with their feelings, they pretend you don't exist, as if this could solve anything. In truth, this indifference is an escape. Those who are truly secure and confident don't need to ignore others. These people know how to handle situations openly and honestly. Ignoring is a sign that the person can't deal with what they are feeling. It's an attempt to hide their own weakness and avoid showing any sign of vulnerability. When you realize this, you begin to understand that being ignored is not about you, but about the other person's limitations. This changes the way you see the situation. Instead of feeling smaller, you can feel compassion, knowing that their indifference is a barrier they've put up to protect themselves. Think about the times someone ignored you. What was this person trying to avoid? What feelings or situations did they not want to face? By reflecting on these questions, you see indifference in a new way. It's not about you, but about the internal battles the other person is facing. Stoicism teaches us to look within and understand our own reactions. When we are ignored, the natural reaction is to feel pain or frustration. But by understanding the true weakness behind indifference, we can respond calmly. We can see the situation as an opportunity for personal growth, to strengthen our own resilience and understanding. So next time someone ignores you, remember that this indifference is an attempt at control, a facade that hides internal fragilities. Use this insight to build your confidence and respond with the calm and wisdom that Stoicism teaches us. Freeing yourself from the expectations of others can be one of the greatest challenges we face. The practice of detachment, as taught by Stoicism, offers a path to achieve this freedom. Imagine living without the constant burden of others' expectations, with a firm inner peace and an unshakable strength. Often, we strive to please everyone, seeking approval and recognition, which can be exhausting and frustrating. Stoicism teaches us that true happiness, true strength comes from within. And to discover it, we must free ourselves from the opinions and expectations of others. Detachment doesn't mean being indifferent or insensitive. It's about taking control of our actions and living by our own values and principles. When we grasp this concept, detachment becomes a form of freedom. Every time someone places their expectations on you, it's a chance to practice detachment. Instead of succumbing to pressure, you can focus on what truly matters to you. This conscious decision empowers you and helps you live a more authentic life that reflects who you really are. Detachment also enables you to handle criticism and judgment with greater calmness. When you're not bound by others' expectations, criticism loses its ability to deeply affect you. You learn to assess situations objectively, using them as opportunities for growth without letting them define your self-worth. Stoicism teaches us that we can't control what others think. Instead of trying to change their opinions, we can focus our energy on our own growth. This shift in perspective brings an inner peace that is difficult to disturb. As you practice detachment, your relationships will evolve too. When you live according to your own values, people around you will notice and respect that. Your interactions will become more genuine and based on mutual respect rather than attempts to please others. Detachment is an ongoing journey of learning and practice. It takes courage to free yourself from others' expectations and live truthfully, But over time, this practice becomes a source of great strength and tranquility. Finding inner peace through detachment is one of the most rewarding achievements you can attain. It leads to living a full and authentic life, free from the pressures of the outside world. Through this practice, you uncover a freedom that deeply and permanently transforms your life. If you've come this far and are paying attention, comment "I recognize my worth" to show that you're truly following the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get back to the video and explore how the indifference you face might actually reflect your inner strength. Often, the initial reaction to indifference is pain or frustration. But what if you use that indifference as a mirror? This mirror can show you how much you can grow and develop, even when you don't receive the recognition you desire. Changing your perspective can turn a negative moment into a chance for personal growth. Every time you encounter others' indifference, you have the opportunity to strengthen your self-confidence. By learning not to rely on external validation for your self-worth, you gain a powerful freedom, liberating yourself from the constant need for external recognition. Standing firm and confident in yourself, even when ignored, is a remarkable display of resilience. Others' indifference can be seen as a test of your inner strength. This test reveals that you are stronger than you might have imagined. Every time you remain unshaken by a lack of attention or rejection, you bolster your self-confidence. This doesn't mean becoming insensitive, but rather valuing yourself in an authentic and independent way. This new perspective allows you to view indifference more objectively. Instead of taking it personally, you start to understand that others' indifference often says more about them than it does about you. They may be dealing with their own insecurities or distractions, which helps you avoid internalizing indifference as a criticism of your worth. By using indifference as a mirror, you can identify areas where you can grow, not because others expect it from you, but because you want to be the best version of yourself. This constructive self-criticism is essential for your personal growth. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control. While we cannot control others' indifference, we can control how we react to it. Embracing this mindset turns challenges into opportunities to strengthen our resilience and self-confidence. This brings a sense of power and control over your life. When you see indifference as a reflection of your inner strength, you start to feel more at peace with yourself. Anxiety and insecurity fade, giving way to a deep tranquility. You realize that your true strength comes from within and doesn't depend on what others think. And this realization is incredibly empowering. Next time you encounter indifference, see it as an opportunity to reflect on your inner strength and continue growing. Turn indifference into a tool for self-awareness and to strengthen your resilience. Responding with silence can be one of the most effective and underrated strategies. When someone tries to unsettle you or ignores you, it's natural to want to react or justify yourself. But Stoicism teaches us that true power often lies in silence. By choosing not to react, you send a clear message. You are not shaken by provocations or disregard. This silence demonstrates confidence and emotional control. Those who try to ignore you expect a reaction, and by not giving them what they want, you completely disarm them. Serenity in silence acts as a powerful shield, keeping your inner peace intact while others engage in conflict and manipulation. Maintaining self-control not only saves your energy, but also shows an inner strength that is not easily shaken. When you choose to respond with silence, those who ignore you begin to realize that their actions do not have the impact they expected, which can leave them unsettled. Additionally, silence gives you the chance to reflect, assess the situation, and decide the best course of action, avoiding impulsive reactions that could make things worse. So, silence is not just a reaction. It's a strategy that strengthens your position. Over time, you'll notice that others see you differently. Your calmness and control show that your strength comes from within, reinforcing your authority in any situation. Stoicism teaches us that knowing when to speak and when to remain silent is a form of wisdom. By choosing silence in moments of provocation, you demonstrate a deep understanding of human dynamics and control over your emotions. This ability is a powerful, though subtle, form of influence. Staying calm and responding with silence is not a sign of weakness, but of great inner strength. It shows that you don't need to engage in every battle. Instead, you choose your battles wisely, keeping your energy and focus on what truly matters. When you use silence as a tool, you transform others' indifference into an opportunity to show your true strength. Rather than just ignoring provocation, you use the situation to demonstrate your self-control and resilience. This approach turns challenges into opportunities for personal growth. When you don't receive the attention you desire, it can be painful, but it's also an incredible chance to strengthen your independence and reveal your true strength. We often seek external validation to feel valued. We want to be noticed and recognized. However, when that attention doesn't come, we have the chance to look within and find validation in ourselves. This is the first step toward becoming self-sufficient. A lack of attention can be a moment for reflection. Instead of feeling undervalued, use this time to reconnect with your own abilities and qualities. Recognize your worth without depending on others' approval. This not only strengthens you, but also frees you from the constant need for external validation. True strength lies in being self-sufficient. When you learn to rely on yourself for value and purpose, you become unshakable, and others' opinions lose their power to deeply affect you. This doesn't mean you become isolated or indifferent. Instead, you build a solid foundation of self-confidence. Every time you face a lack of attention, you have the opportunity to practice self-sufficiency. Ask yourself, what can I do to feel valued right now? Find activities and projects that give you a sense of accomplishment and purpose. By doing this, you show that your worth doesn't depend on others' recognition, but on your own perception of yourself. Self-sufficiency also allows you to be more present for others. When you're not constantly seeking attention, you can focus on being a positive and stable presence in the lives of those around you. This creates a virtuous cycle where your inner strength inspires and strengthens those around you. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control. You can't control the attention you receive from others, but you can control how you react to the absence of that attention. By embracing self-sufficiency, you take control of your own life and find strength in your own presence. Transforming absence into self-sufficiency is a continuous process that requires practice and patience. The results of this process are truly powerful. Every small step you take toward emotional independence makes you stronger and more confident, and this confidence becomes visible to everyone around you. When you embrace self-sufficiency, the lack of attention from others becomes irrelevant. Your presence turns into a source of strength and self-confidence that shines brightly. Let time do its work. Patience is often underestimated, especially in a world where everything moves so fast. In Stoicism, the wisdom of time is a fundamental principle that teaches us to trust the process and let time reveal our true value. When we practice patience, even those who ignore us will eventually recognize our importance. We all experience moments when we feel undervalued or ignored. In those times, the tendency is to question our own worth, but Stoicism invites us to take a different approach. Let time act. Patience allows our actions and integrity to speak louder than any immediate need for self-affirmation. Imagine a work of art being created. It doesn't come together instantly. It requires time, analysis, and the artist's patience. Similarly, our value doesn't appear instantly. It is shaped over time by our consistent actions and resilience, gradually revealing who we truly are. Those who ignore us now may not see our value, but time has the power to reveal the truth. The wisdom of time also teaches us not to waste energy trying to force recognition. Instead, we should focus on being the best version of ourselves. Over time, our true value will become clear to those who are willing to see it. This approach not only conserves our energy, but also maintains our dignity. By allowing time to reveal our value, we show a quiet confidence that indicates we're not desperate for approval and that we believe in our own worth, regardless of others' opinions. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and accept what we cannot. We cannot control others' immediate recognition of us, but we can control our patience and perseverance. Over time, those who ignored us may begin to see the consistency of our actions and the integrity of our character. When this happens, our true value becomes undeniable. Moreover, patience gives us the opportunity to learn and grow. Each challenge faced with calmness and resilience strengthens us. Time not only reveals our value but also teaches us valuable lessons about resilience, perseverance, and wisdom. These lessons are essential for our continued development. As time reveals our true value, we not only grow stronger, but also inspire those around us. The wisdom of time, a lesson from Stoicism, invites us to live with patience, confidence, and serenity. By doing so, we show the world and ourselves the depth of our strength and resilience. The value of gratitude in the face of indifference. Practicing gratitude can be a powerful tool to change how we view others' indifference and help us grow and strengthen ourselves. When someone treats us with indifference, it's natural to feel hurt or belittled. However, by adopting a mindset of gratitude, we can transform this experience. Being grateful for indifference is recognizing that it gives us the opportunity to strengthen ourselves and understand ourselves better. It's a mental reprogramming exercise where we choose not to be discouraged, but instead value the chance to free ourselves from the need for others' approval. Building a solid foundation of confidence and resilience helps us rely less on others' approval to feel self-worth. When we practice gratitude, we can see indifference more clearly. By being thankful for it, we realize that indifference does not reflect our true value, but rather the struggles and limitations of others. This allows us to cultivate empathy and understanding instead of resentment. Turning indifference into something to be thankful for frees us from the emotional ties to others' expectations. In this way, our happiness starts to depend more on our own actions and less on others' reactions, offering us incredible freedom to be ourselves. This practice not only strengthens our positive relationships by making us more genuine, but also directs our energy toward our own goals and passions. This creates a positive cycle of self-discovery and personal achievement, reinforcing our most sincere bonds. In Stoicism, we learn to focus on what we can control. We can't control others' indifference, but we can choose how to respond to it. Gratitude is a powerful way to turn a negative situation into an opportunity for personal growth, revealing our inner strength and wisdom. Next time someone treats you with indifference, try practicing gratitude. Be thankful for the chance to strengthen yourself, know yourself better, and free yourself from the need for external approval. This practice will not only change your outlook, but also your life, teaching you to find strength in adversity and transform challenges into opportunities for personal growth. Facing the pain of being ignored as a chance for growth is a powerful skill. Stoicism gives us tools to use painful experiences as stepping stones for our development and empowerment. When someone ignores us, it's natural to feel frustration or sadness. However, Stoicism reminds us that while pain is inevitable, suffering is a choice. We can use this pain to reflect and grow personally. Being ignored challenges us to face our insecurities and find value in ourselves instead of seeking others' validation. This shift in perspective is essential for our inner growth. Stoicism encourages us to see every challenge as an opportunity to show our resilience. By facing pain with courage, we discover our own strength and ability to overcome obstacles, which helps us build solid self-confidence, visible to both others and ourselves. Additionally, pain can teach us empathy. Understanding what it feels like to be ignored helps us develop greater sensitivity to others' experiences, enriching our relationships. Stoicism reminds us that although we can't control if someone ignores us, we can control our reaction. By choosing to see pain as an opportunity for growth, we become the protagonists of our own story. This gives us the chance to transform the experience of being ignored into motivation to achieve our goals with renewed energy. When we turn pain into growth, we start to see life differently, where every challenge becomes an opportunity to strengthen ourselves. This Stoic mindset not only helps us cope with the pain of being ignored, but also find meaning in all the experiences we live. Imagine facing indifference. Feeling left out can be truly painful and shake our self-esteem. But Stoicism offers us a different way to view this situation. It teaches us to turn this pain into strength and use our vulnerability to build resilience. Think about how you react when someone doesn't give you the attention you deserve. The initial reaction might be frustration, hurt, or even the desire to retaliate. But what if you chose instead to look within yourself? Stoicism teaches us that true strength lies in how we deal with adversities, not in our immediate reaction. Imagine someone you admire for their calmness in the face of indifference. This person doesn't get shaken because they understand that true value comes from deep inner confidence, not from external recognition. It's like a strong tree that grows not because of the wind that challenges it, but because of the deep roots that support it. Similarly, when we face indifference with calm and confidence, we are strengthening our character and our ability to positively impact the world around us. I hope this reflection inspires you to apply Stoic principles to your daily life, not as a way to protect yourself from pain, but as a way to find meaning and strength in every situation. Being disregarded and excluded can be painful and discouraging, but these tough moments are also opportunities for transformation. Instead of letting others' disdain affect your self-esteem, see these experiences as a chance to grow and strengthen yourself. Stoicism teaches us that instead of reacting with resentment, we can choose to respond with self-compassion and use disdain as a catalyst to know ourselves better and reinforce our inner confidence. By facing pain with a positive attitude and focusing on your own goals and values, you start to transform adversity into a path for personal growth. Remember that true strength doesn't come from others' approval, but from believing in yourself and your own abilities. Every challenge is a chance to reinvent yourself and build a solid foundation of self-esteem and self-worth. By embracing a Stoic mindset, you not only overcome the pain, but also reveal an inner strength that can take you to new levels of happiness and fulfillment. Use these moments as an opportunity to grow and strengthen your personal journey. True change starts from within, and by embracing your own strength, you become the architect of your own happiness. We are nearing the end of this journey where we've seen how to transform pain and indifference into opportunities for personal growth. I sincerely thank you for staying with me until the end. I'd love to know how you felt after finishing this video in the comments. If you prefer, just leave a simple "The Wise Stoic" in the comments. Take these teachings into your life and use pain as a boost for your growth. If you liked the video and want to learn more about Stoicism and how to apply it in your daily life, consider subscribing to the channel and leaving a like. It's free and helps the channel a lot. At the end of this video, you'll find a video that can be of great value to your mindset. Your participation is very important to us and helps strengthen our community. Thank you for your support, and see you in the next video, my friends.